shines bright literally and figuratively on their old Kentucky home, and the Big Blue Nation ready to get behind these Wildcats in this one. The Razorbacks will boot it away to start the game. The ball bounces through the end zone, and it will be a touchback. So the Kentucky Wildcats offense will get the first possession of the game. And this guy feels like a throwback. Back in the day, the running backs were always the star. This guy fits that mold.
And he can do a lot of different things, too. He's not a one-trick pony. This guy can tote the rock. He can catch the ball. He can block. We might even see him throw the ball in this game. This is a jack-of-all trades.
And those physical runs take a toll. It might not be a big game now, but down the road, third, fourth quarter, late in the ball games, they tend to turn into bigger runs.
Power football with the run. Knocked down after getting 6 all the way out to the 34-yard line.
Just a simple power play. Again, not sexy, run the ball up the middle, physicality, offensive line gets to assert themselves, run block, what they love to do. This pays dividends down the road in the fourth quarter.
Yes, sir.
And the Wildcats come to the line with a new set of downs. Looking for a physical attack from the gunner.
It's just so nice to know you can start off on first down with positive plays. Positive yards, hand the football off, set up a good second down.
Got 3 on first down at 2nd and 7. The give to the running back from the shotgun. And a nice solid pickup there before the defense wrestles him to the ground.
Just a simple power play. Power football. Be strong, be big, be physical. Make it a fourth quarter game. Make them feel you. Keep them off balance.
And they wrap it up, and not before he gets enough on the catch for the first down.
I like the running back there on the route, the patience he showed, really setting it up. Got to the defender, was able to put his foot in the ground, get some separation, catch it, and turn up for the first.
Knocked down at the 35 after a pickup of 3.
Yes, sir.
And that's a really nice play. It's impressive. When it's first down, the defense thinks you might be running the football. You still can line up, you can get some movement at the point of attack, and find a little crease for your running back.
On his feet. And his season, he's really learned to find that running.
I think throughout the week in practice, when they were game planning, their opening script, I don't even know if they envisioned it going as well as it has. This has been beautiful. Nice balance, really nice rhythm. It feels like everything they're dialing up here on their first drive of the game is working to perfection.
I'll tell you what, if you want to be overzealous and you want to be a blitzer all the time, I like running the screen right behind him. Did a great job throwing the screen. Almost broke this one for a long game, but it just keeps the defense a little bit more honest if you want to start bringing a lot of pressure.
And the Wildcats have it in scoring position on 1st and goal. They want to throw it. Takes the easy one to the back. He is going nowhere. Stop at the line of scrimmage.
They're just trying to sneak the back out to the right side there, but great job tackling the defense against the guy who's hard to bring down once he has the ball in his hand.
Here's the handoff. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Kentucky right back to the line. Trying to make their way to the promised land on 3rd and goal. And will cruise into the end zone. Touchdown, Kentucky!
The offense goes as he goes, so really no surprise in the opening drive. They keep feeding him the football. He shows the on that team.
Almost ready to kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it up. It's Anthony. I imagine he's going to get an earful on the sideline after bringing it out of the end zone and being knocked down at the 11. So the Arkansas Razorbacks offense will take the field for the first time. As we take a look at our impact players for this game, David, what do you look for to make an impact from your leaders?
Your leaders not only have to lead the football team, but they got to step up and make plays on the field, keep everybody calm. These guys typically do a really good job.
Yeah, they also generally set the tone for their respective football teams. Regardless of which side of the ball they play on, the teammates look towards them to step up in big games like this.
And the first guy couldn't get him, but the second one does, but not until he picks up the first down. This well, spreading the air comes and letting him know it's going to be a long day. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Lost one on that last one. It's second and 11.
You know when you're playing against a defense of this caliber, you're going to have some sort of balance, right? You can't just drop back and throw it every single play. Nothing going on that last run. They're going to have to find another way to get it going hand in the ball.
Here comes this home crowd as the defense tries to get off the field on third down. They'll try to pick up the first through the air. Now time to pack it up to go. That is just a sideline credit. Throw, catch, toe drag, everything you want. And the Razorbacks have their offense in high gear. Looking to go up top on first down. Snagged in the middle, it's Anthony. And he breaks into the open. The stop is made, but this offense is threatening. First and goal from the 9. And that big gainer on the last one has been threatening from inside the 10. They'll dial up the run on first and goal. Forges ahead for one to the 8-yard line.
I think one of the keys to this defense's success all season has been how good they've been stopping the run. They're a top 10 unit when it comes to rushing defense, and it's helped them out this year down in the red zone.
Good timing on the quick out. And he'll go out of bounds just short of the goal line. Wanted to get it in, but couldn't quite get home. You can't hear yourself think on third and goal.
Oh, yeah.
Lean on their back, man. Give it to him. Let him do his thing. He hasn't gotten the end zone yet this season, so love to see him get that opportunity to maybe punch one in here.
Absolutely perfect. After that last field goal drive, they're set to kick it away. On the move from inside his 5. He only needs a sliver of daylight. He's on the loose. And there he goes. He will score.
Yes. The second return touchdown. Second.
Because you don't see him very often. What a great job by the providing the electricity. There's a reason they're all jacked up. It's because of that awesome kickoff.
And the extra point makes it 14-3. Those opportunities, those returns like that can be such game changers, and everyone was right on point, and he took it to the house.
Let's see if they can do it.
He'll bring it out. It's Anthony.
Nope.
And the returner is stopped. The Hogs send their offense back onto the field. It's always great to get points on a drive, but it would behoove them to try to get a touchdown this time around, Palmer.
They may have to get out of their comfort zone here too, David, a little bit, and just start being more aggressive and take some chances. But that's what's going to have to happen for them to win this game.
Yeah, and when they're losing, obviously everything gets heightened. Everything becomes more critical. This drive is crucial because you've got to cut into this deficit and put some points on the board.
Solid gain to get him out close to the 20. Pick up a 5 to the 19. 30 short, they got them back up inside the 20, and the D can get the ball back here. Now the play fake. And the defense makes a play.
My goodness.
Well, this defense looked pretty good last week. Of course, they had 2 sacks, and their coaching staff told us they really wanted to be able to build on that. Great news, they've already registered a sack here early in this game.
First boot of the day is on its way. He was called on 3 times in that loss last week. Looking everywhere for room to run, but really good coverage, and he'll step out of bounds.
Why don't use
That last drive really productive. David wound up with a touchdown. They'll try to do it again.
Yeah, so I don't expect this offense to change too much, Reese. They had a great drive. They got the touchdown. Everything working. I would expect them to keep pushing this ball down there.
And just imagine if they could put another touchdown on the board right here. They could capture so much momentum in this game with back-to-back TDs.
And after the stop, that is going to put a bow on this first quarter. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Kentucky has the lead. They wanted to strike first and strike hard, and they've been able to do that here in the first quarter as we take a look at the stats. Safe completion on the screen. first down. That was just a perfectly choreographed screen. The line got out on time. The running back had a wall in front of him.
And I think the quarterback did a really good job of selling past and kind of dodging the pass rush, getting it to the running back, and then let him do the rest. You got him in space, he'll pick up yards.
They moved it forward to the 2. Now it's 2nd and goal. Tries again to get it in. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one.
And with the stuff there, Jesse, on 2nd down, this little 3rd to mid-range, you got 2 downs. What are you thinking here?
Maybe getting your quarterback out on the perimeter and giving him a run-pass option. See if you can get the defense in a bind.
3rd and goal, where the strong come through. They'll try to pass their way in. No season for these guys. They push out the lead in week 6.
Another rushing touchdown. That's now 2 on the game. This offense thought they could come into this one running the ball, being the more physical team, and they look like it right now.
And let's check in with Kevin Connors in the studio. Kevin?
All right, fellas, here's a final update on a top 15 flash. Michigan found a way to pull out a victory. It wasn't vintage amazing green football. Those folks in the big house won't remember this one forever, but they will remember it was a W.
Yes, sir.
And you just know a top 15 matchup like this is going to go a long way in telling the story of each of these teams' seasons.
Kevin, thanks a lot for that. It sounds like they had a good one there. They need something that goes forward this time on 2nd and long from the 14. Trying to fight his way through that tackle, but he's brought down. Guys, this rough start is hardly what they had in mind to start SEC play, and it's not going to get any easier.
Well, no doubt about it, there are big expectations surrounding this program inside SEC play this year, and things haven't necessarily gone their way. They've had to fight a ton of adversity, but they...
How do you even throw that? We were in your face. Jesus.
Get some more pressure on the quarterback or disrupt their timing and their rhythm. I can't give them these big chunk plays through the air. I got to be maybe a little bit more.
And that ball is picked up. Bringing it back. Running inside the 20. And a big return after the INT sets up the offense.
What a big game-changing play. I love when you see defensive players. They jump on the ball like they were the offensive guys. So aggressive. Going and getting that big, creating some big mojo for your team.
In the sudden change situation, even more difficult for this defense facing a 1st and goal. Use the play fake, now the throw. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
I think defenses sometimes get frustrated and you want to get blitz happy and because you give up yards. In this day and age, you're going to give up yards. Who cares? This is the area you're going to go up. Nice job on 1st down, stopping. A couple more downs here to stay aggressive.
The run up the middle here, looking for a path to the end zone.
Damn.
Get him on the ground down the line.
Well, he gets tackled down at the 1-yard line, so offensively, do you feel confident enough on 3rd here trying to hand it off again?
Yeah, and I'm taking both those downs, and I'm coming downhill. I'm running the football, trying to get this in the end zone. I only got a yard to go. I got to be physical.
Oh, and he can't hold the pitch, and the ball's loose. And the defense snatches it, and they're trying to flip the field. He's at the 50.
That was good hustle.
They've been pretty much stifled on offense so far, David. Only able to muster.
He is a young quarterback, though.
And you got to find a way to open this up and create some explosive plays. The passing game is obviously the easiest way. Jesse, put more speed on the field. Find those guys down the field.
And you know they're frustrated, too, because they felt like there were some matchups they could take advantage of to get some points on the board early. And this one, they just haven't been able to connect on those opportunities. But I like David's idea. Maybe move some guys around and see if you can create some better one-on-one matchups.
The Razorbacks have moved it inside the 20. The give to the back. Gets it inside the 10, picks up a yard, they'll mark it at the 9. Operating in the red zone here on 2nd down. Motion from the offense. Quick touch pass to the receiver. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior.
And these little touch passes, man, they're just the easiest completions ever for quarterbacks. They're a little bit of just flip it forward. That counts as to your completion percentage, which is good. And then it's all right after the catch.
Touchdown, Razorbacks! And they'll put that scoreboard operator to work and put 6 on the board. And with the extra point, they draw closer. It's 21-10. Lining up to cover the kick after that touchdown drive. From inside his own 10, let's see what he gets. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20. Kentucky has it back, and the big blue offense takes the field. As it turns out, the fumble on that last drive set up the touchdown, David.
And there's no bigger stat in football than turnovers. You turn the football over, they turn it into points. Jesse, that is not a recipe for success.
Good news, though, they get another chance, right? They can make amends with this drive right here. That's all that's important. You've got to execute, and you've got to lock in.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and they will try to build on what has already been a dominant first-half performance. Offense gets set for second down. He's looking to throw. And he was hit just as he was releasing the pass, and it falls to the ground incomplete. Now looking for that first down on 3rd and short from the 26. From the gun, wants to pass. Oh, he's ready to take a shot. Underneath toasted coverage, got it deep downfield. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 40 yards down the field before he's finally stopped. The Wildcats will snap it on 1st and 10. Throws to the wideout. Oh, big juke to get that. He will step out of bounds, but not for the goal. He can run a first down for this offense.
And this is going to be so demoralizing for this defense right now. Having given up multiple first downs on this drive, somebody on defense has to step up, make a play.
Oh.
He was open, he had it, and he dropped it. Would have been a touchdown. Instead, it's second down. 2nd and 10 after the previous play. They're going to throw it again. Unleashes to the end zone. Can't make the grab as he was going for 6 right there.
What a missed opportunity for that interception. Yes, again, no, he gets the pass breakup. He had a chance to finish things off, and he really didn't get it done. But there's a reason he plays defense. You know.
And that one is picked off in the end zone.
Defensive backs.
We're struggling. We got a young quarterback. But good news, we're winning.
A lot of times you don't see that. Superb effort by that guy.
Well, it was a good throw, it was a good route, but it was the hit that forced that incompletion.
After that last incompletion, here's 2nd and 10 from their own 20. That's caught. It's Brown. And he goes out of bounds after coming up with positive yardage there. Better find the earplugs. Here comes the noise. Back in this defense on 3rd down. They'll try to get the first through the air. Trying to make magic of the scramble. He's run out of bounds on a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. Wants to throw on 1st down. Catch in the middle, it's James. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. From the 44-yard line, the offense snaps it on 1st down. Looking to scramble. He'll pull it down and run. On the run, he'll slide to avoid the hit. A nifty pickup there. The hurry up now, 2nd down, clock ticking. Jackson gonna throw. Fires to the wideout. A strike downfield. Touchdown, Arkansas! Hauled it in and just kept right on running to the hallelujah land.
Man, I tell you what, that passing touchdown, man, that should spark this whole team. Like, the comeback is more than on now. Like, they got the touchdown, they cut into the lead. You want to get a stop and go into the half. get all the juices, all the excitement, and be like, listen, the passing game's moving. We got this. The comeback's in full effect.
And the return man reaches the end of the line, and down he goes. Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. They've got some time to work with here, Jesse, and if they get a first down, they might really get aggressive.
I'd be aggressive right away.
Smashes ahead. And finally, bounds after an explosive run by this ball carrier.
After that last play, you can see how electrifying this guy is and how special he is after he makes the catch. If I'm on offense, I'm trying to find a lot of ways to get him touches in this game.
This defense is heating up. They got an interception in the last possession. You can tell breaking on the football really, really well, seeing where the quarterback's throwing it, going to try to get it. Got another hand on it, almost had another interception.
He makes a catch. Finally pulled down, but not before moving the chains for a first down. Kentucky now operating in the red zone. Trying to cap this drive with the pass. He'll take a shot.
Damn.
Intercepted in the end zone.
And this is obviously not a great start for this quarterback here. 2 interceptions already in this game. He's going to do a much better job of his decision making.
Oh no, we might have to bring our backup quarterback.
They'll run it on the counter. That may not look like a huge run, but they'll take it as it gets them up to the 24. One snap coming before they head to the locker room. From the gun, they'll try to impose their running game. They'll knock him down, and that will take us to halftime. That's going to
It's the ball. Holy shit. We are going to lose if we keep it up.
The second half underway. He thought about bringing that out for half second.
He is having an off game.
The Hogs send that offense back onto the field. They ought to have some confidence based on that first half performance, but they certainly can't let up in a game like this.
And I think this possession is really, really important. And I say that because they had a lot of success, but they're still losing because the defense can't stop anyone. They need to set the tone in the second half.
And it's exactly that, David. You got to create momentum here early in the second half. You only do that by going out, marching the ball down the field, and scoring right away, trying to put pressure on the opposing offense.
Great job by the defense. Everybody firing off the ball, running to the football, nowhere to go.
Looking to throw for it. Quickly out to the tight end. Good job running that route to get past the sticks because he got nothing after the catch. And the Razorbacks have it for the 1st and 10. Jackson will throw. He looks that one in nicely. Oh, what a cut! And they finally catch up to him, but not before a big chunk of yardage is picked up.
That's a really nice looking throw, and I'll tell you, he fits in great with this offense because there's been this philosophical shift recently in the SEC offensively. It used to be you had to run the football. I formation, 3 yards in a cloud of dust if you wanted to win, but today, though,
Parties are flying.
all the great offensive play callers now in the SEC, all the Heisman Trophy winners that have played recently at the QB position, you got to do it through the air, and this guy in Arkansas gives them a chance.
They probably feel good about their field goal chances from the 29, but they'd love to convert this 3rd and short. They'll try to get it through the air. Just a short pass to the tight end. There to make the tackle, but the big throw is good enough to give them a first down. This crowd knows when to bring it.
Well, look, that wasn't a touchdown, but that was a massive play for this offense. They needed some momentum. They needed to find a rhythm. What better way than converting on a 3rd down? Awesome job by the quarterback getting first possession.
Going to work on 2nd down in the red zone. Is still some ground to cover to pick up that first down. Grab near the marker. It's him. Touchdown, Razorbacks! An epic comeback. They'll talk about this one forever if they can hold on, but they're on top right now. We check in with Kevin Connors. What's going on, Kevin?
Fellas, I think at least a portion of your audience will have an interest in the one that just finished up. Ole Miss showed its toughness on the road and picked up a crucial victory. And every win counts, don't get me wrong. But the victories outside of the comforts of home can really serve as a springboard.
He's looking to throw.
60 minutes of football and a convincing outcome, and certainly a game with implications far beyond just the standings, fellas.
And Kevin Thomas keeping an eye on everything.
Let's go, Kentucky. Let's go.
Trying to find his man on first down. Using the back as a receiver on the screen. Not a whole lot of room there on that screen pass as it just never developed. Right on target with that last pass. Now it's second and medium. He's looking to throw. Uncorks it. Nice defensive play to get a hand in there and knock it away. Some third down conversions tougher than others. This one a long one on third down from the 43. Unloads to the wideout. Makes a connection. And he was loose and in the open field and on his way. A tremendous pickup on that. The Wildcats are moving quickly down the field. He was to throw. And he was drilled just as he released the pass.
You're going to have to take some hits.
Doesn't take this defense a lot of time to get to the quarterback, man. They've got speed all over the place. They hit him so quickly, and because of that, the ball falls incomplete.
They're setting up the screen. They'll wrestle him down just short of the first down. I don't even think they're going to bring out the chains to measure this one.
Hey, man, sometimes you get the perfect play call at the perfect time. That time, the defense blitzing, offensive line allowed everybody to run upfield, and they slip in the running back screen, and behind it, there was nobody there to make a tackle. And this offense generates a massive play.
Down to the 23 for this first and 10. He's going to pass. Setting up the screen. They make the stop, and now the screen has hit him for a first down and much more. Really good execution by this offense. Lots of good stuff on that play. You slow down the rush, you get a completion, and you move the chains.
And most importantly, you're right. You don't force a short yardage situation that you have to get. Nice job. Invite that rush up the field. Take advantage of the aggressiveness of the defense. Make the catch, make the run, get the first down.
After getting nothing, it's second and goal from the 6. He's looking to throw. And that defense gets to him, and down he goes at the 9.
And now if I was the offense, I'd think about getting the football maybe out on the perimeter somewhere because you're getting beaten and eaten alive in the interior. You had a gain of no yards the last play. You just gave up the sack.
That's how you make a play.
I love this. Down in the red zone, this quarterback didn't have anybody, didn't panic. He just decided, man, I'm going to go do this myself. I'm going to use my ball and put up 6 on the board. He did just that.
And they did take that 3-point play about to kick it away and score a touchdown. And it'll come out to the 25. No attempt at a return. And Arkansas ready to send out this offense. Now they need to put something together to answer that last score.
There's a lot of pressure, too, in this offense to have to execute at a high level. They've got to score points there, but they can't go too fast because their defense right now is tied.
And I think that's the difficulty being a play caller. Like, I have to balance all of those things.
That was a bad play.
Because this is a back-and-forth type game, so a lot to process and think about.
Gets it out fast. He's brought down quickly. Minimal gain there. Still a bit short of the first down. Decibels rising as the crowd gets behind this defense on third down. Jackson gonna throw it. Pressure coming. And they get to the quarterback and knock him down back at the 16. The pocket broke down and the quarterback had to take the sack.
Really impressed by this pass rush race. Just guys winning their individual battles one-on-one up front. They're able to get to the quarterback.
Fourth down and the punt team sends it the other way. Looking for a block. It's White. He was able to get that ball up to the 48-yard line before he stopped on the return. Kentucky has it back and the big blue offense takes the field. Going to try to pop one on the screen. And they wrap him up, but not before he's got enough for the first down.
And there you go. You see, you don't have to throw bombs to get big plays in the passing game. Just sprint to your running back. As soon as he catches it, he gets upfield. And how about the downfield blocking by these linemen and the wide receivers? They
didn't get much on first down. It's 2nd and 9. He's looking to throw. They've got the screen set up. And he was just a couple of steps away from taking that one even further after the catch. Plays like that with just a second of hesitation in the defense to make sure, and they're able to take advantage here.
And they use great timing with this call, right? Like, you can't call this play all the time, but you want to catch them when they're a little bit aggressive, not thinking about it. Nice job slipping the screen behind them, making the easy catch, and then getting downfield, picking up some extra yards.
And here comes the offense on 2nd down. Guys, that's the end of the quarter, and Kentucky has the lead. And as we switch ends of the field, let's take a quick look at the national rankings. We'll start the quarter offense about to snap it on 2nd down. On the run, it's Wilcox. They get him off his feet after a pickup of 5 down to the 25.
Defenses want to get aggressive. You got to keep them balanced. You got to keep them thinking about something. Just keep that little nugget in their head. Like, listen, we will run in this direction. Mess with their eyes a little bit just to keep them honest.
Wide open downfield. And he gets it out.
That was a good pass.
This game in a hammerlock if, and he'll find the end zone.
CM Punk.
Most of the time, Russell requires a little bit of skill to find that hole, slip a little bit of track. That was wide open. Didn't take a lot of vision because the blocking was outstanding.
Fielded in the end zone, it's Anthony. He was hoping for something a little more dynamic, but they get him on the ground at the 20.
Let's see what they got. Can we win?
Last time, David, they'd like to be more
Oh, no.
this time around.
Yeah, in the last drive, nothing really clicked. No rhythm, got off the field really quickly. They need to put something together here.
Yeah, David, bad execution on that last drive. So they got to take
But we've been playing well so far.
It looked like a catch, but they'll say he was out of bounds.
After I made some adjustments on the quarterback situation.
Snapping the football, everybody being on time. Man, this crowd really affecting the football game.
And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop. Down by multiple possessions. They can't come up empty on this drive in the 4th quarter. They'll go for it on 4th down. And they'll finally get him down after a terrific pickup. The Razorbacks want to pick up the tempo.
Well, down 2 possessions. Good news is you get the completion. Bad news, though, did not get out of bounds. You know right now, saving the clock, that is at a premium.
Running for the take. They lift off a big one and they get it down to 27.
Yeah, and he's been throwing it all over the yard, and he's now over 300 yards on the day, so it's been a successful day. Now, 300 yards, I don't know, Palmer, 300 nowadays, that's like what back in the day for you?
That would have been 500 out of the Heisman, man. It's a big day today in college football, no doubt. Listen, he's in a rhythm right now. He's in a groove. We've seen good decision-making. He's been playing on time and has been deadly accurate throwing it. Guess what? This game is far from over.
Off the play fake. Coming after him. Rush coming in. And they got it at the 29. They're within field goal range at the 29. Let's see if they can pick up a few for the 1st down on 3rd and long. Looking downfield, and he needs a bunch. He's going to take off. Nice job to get down there and avoid the hit with the slide.
I would take a field goal.
The offense has to stay on the field, down multiple possessions this way. 4th down attempt coming. Trying to get to it. Escapes the sack. He's not going to make it. And what a big stop for this defense, and they might be able to put this keep it on the ground, trying to milk the clock. Just searching and working for the running room as he gets it out to the 26. Looks as if we have an injury on that last play, and we'll take a break to check him out. Got in on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2. They'll keep it on the ground. Knocked down at the 31 after a gain of 5.
This is an offense that really sees their identity as being able to run the football. Nice job there on the first down.
We've reached the 2-minute warning, and this offense will be quite content just to drain the rest of the time away. He's dropped behind the line of scrimmage. That'll be a loss of 3.
That back had nowhere to go. The defensive line ate up the blocks. But how about the linebacker swinging in, coming in and making a great play on the ball carrier?
At this point, the defense just has to bring the house to try to stop the run and get the ball back even on 2nd and 13. Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. This is a big third down. If they can move the chains, they can just about salt this game away. He puts a lot of air right down the sideline. And that'll be incomplete. They certainly weren't afraid to take a shot there, and now it's 4th down. Kentucky sends out the punting unit. First one's on its way. The leg ought to be strong. Only called on twice in the victory last week. Good job by the coverage unit to stop the return man. And Arkansas ready to send
One timeout, down 11.
These last couple of drives, Jesse, have been about the defense making clutch stands.
I think for this offense, they can stay aggressive knowing that their defense is going to bail them out time and time again here.
Yeah, and especially when you go for those 4th down situations, you do that a lot of times because you know your defense can make stands, make stops. They did on that last one.
And there was nowhere to go for this quarterback, and down he goes. IndyCar tempo as they hit the line for this 3rd down play. Clock running. With the catch, it's Anthony. And Shore tackling there to keep him from getting to the 1st down marker. On 4th down, looking for the completion. He's going up top here late in the game. And it's caught inside the 20.
How did that even happen?
A fresh set of downs after that 4th down conversion, but still the tempo as they get to the line quickly. Jackson will throw. Fires to the end zone. And that pass backed off. And that goes in on him after a good return on the interception.
That should be the nail in the coffin. What a great break on the football.
That is 2 interceptions.
Be smart on offense and run that clock.
Kentucky sends the offense back out onto the field. Final minute, this game's on ice. They can take a knee and run out the clock.
This offense has to feel great with how they're able to go out, execute, and perform big plays all game long. I think it's sending a statement to the future defenses down the road on the schedule. They're going to be tough to contend with.
Yeah, I mean, they got firepower, putting up so many points. This thing is easily over now.